Once you apply that filter, it's going to drop all of these down here. Now, so they're spending ads to go to this website. There's nothing high converting about this at all. This is a hot lead that is looking for a website right now. I honestly was debating whether I should make this video. I didn't want to give away my secret methods, at least on a free YouTube video, but here we are, it's time, so make sure you take notes. These are my 3 client acquisition methods that no one uses, okay? I'm telling you, no one uses these. With $0, you need no money to do this for web designer agencies. Now, this isn't your typical mainstream stuff like, oh, go into Facebook groups or go into Google search and find businesses with no websites, okay? Do they work? Absolutely. But 90% of people do it, okay? And if so many people do it, you've got a lot of competition, okay? The 3 methods we are going over today, you probably won't even know what they are. And that's a good thing, because I'm about to tell you, and it's going to do wonders, okay? We're going to use the expired domains method. We're going to use the ad hijack sniping, which is my absolute favorite. You'll want to look into that one. And the agency outsource method, okay? So, let's get into the first one. The first one is with expired domains. It might look a bit confusing, it'll all make sense in a moment. Now, all of these, I'm going to do a quick overview, and then I'm actually going to share my screen and show you exactly how you do it in real time to find web design clients for your agency, okay? Now, first step, expired domains. So, we're going to find expired businesses' websites, confirm they're still active, and then pitch them a rebuild before they lose more customers. So, step 1, find expired domains. So we're going to use expireddomains.net. I'll show you in a sec. And we're just going to search for keywords. So plumbing, electrician, salon, dentist, whatever niche or industry you're working in for your web design. You're going to put in a few different filters like .com, because a lot of these will be kind of spammy SEO sites. We want real people, real businesses, real names. So .com, last 30 days of best results. Obviously English, pick whatever language you're working in, and no numbers or hyphens to help us with the filtering as well. And then you will see domains that were just dropped. So you're going to go to expireddomains.net. You will just need to make a quick free account. Super easy, takes a second. Now, you're going to click on deleted.com, okay? Not any of the other ones. And then we're going to go onto the filters. So I put in electrician. Again, you can put in dentist. You can put in whatever you want, different keywords that you want inside the current domain. You're going to just click no numbers, no hyphens. You can fill some more stuff if you like. Last 30 days or even less if you want, like instantly. But again, not every single one of these is a real business. And I click English, okay? Once you apply that filter, it's going to drop all of these down here. Now, you can see, and I've actually already fact-checked this one, so this is a great one, but Matthew Paccio Electrician, I can tell instantly, okay, that's someone's name. That's obviously a real business, or at least was a real business at one stage. All these other ones, like maybe local electrician experts, or like Dallas, Texas electrician, you can tell they're kind of just SEO sites. Like people are just buying the domain because it's good with keywords, different stuff, okay? But you can go through these pages, you can do different filters, play around, and you will be able to pick out a few good ones, okay? Or you can literally screenshot it, give it a ChatGPT, and you explain what you're doing, and it'll tell you instantly what are the best chances, okay? So what you're going to do now, we have to fact check it. So I'm going to copy this domain, and I'll show you the next step actually. But now we have to confirm it's a real business. So we're going to check for snapshots on Wayback Machine. Also, by the way, if you want this slideshow that I'm doing in this video, I'm going to link all of these in my community. So link in description, okay? So you can go in and you can get the links easy. Obviously you can copy here, but if you want it, I'm going to put it in my resource tab in my community, okay? Now we're going to look for phone numbers or something that just shows it's a real business, okay? So what Wayback Machine is basically you give it a URL, and it's going to do a big search, and it's going to tell you, basically show you snapshots of that website. Now, if we go on to say latest 2025, you see how some of these are yellow or orange, or sometimes you get different colors. That means it has a snapshot of it, but it might not really have much information. It definitely won't have images. But if you get something that's maybe blue, that would be great. It might not be perfect, probably still not images, but that's your best bet, okay? All we want to do is just want to identify that at least was at one stage a legitimate business. So we're going to open this in a new tab, and from there it's going to load. And boom, okay. So look, that's reasonable. So we can see they've got reviews on here. We've got business out, then boom, this is exactly what we want. Now we've got a phone number. Now, even if it's overseas, you can get overseas phone numbers, WhatsApp, you can contact them. Now we can take this a step earlier, okay? Now we want to verify that they're still active. So we're going to Google a name, check for social accounts. If the business is still running, but that their site is gone, that is a hot lead, okay? So this is just a really good strategy. So now we're going to then, after that, DM and reach out to them. So this works. Obviously, you're going to do something better than that. That's just an example. But this works because we're not just cold pitching, okay? We're solving an urgent problem for businesses that are losing customers daily. They've already previously had a site and a domain. They see the value in it, but they need help getting back up instantly because they obviously haven't done something right to keep the website up, okay? So what I would do to fact check is I was literally get the name of the business. I would go over to Google, and you can see I've already literally checked it. It is a real Facebook page. This is it. Boom. Boom. August. They literally post in August. So they are still an active business. This is a hot lead that is looking for a website right now. And you can see they've literally got their website linked in their Facebook, but it doesn't go to a site, okay? So this is a very powerful strategy. Barely no one uses this. You're not just cold outreaching to people if they have a website or don't have a website. These are people that have just lost their website and they need to get it back up urgently, and you're going to step in at the exact right time. Like, how crazy is this? All right, let's go into the next one. All right, this is my favorite one. This is the ad hijack sniping method, okay? Now, basically, what we're going to be doing is we're stopping businesses from burning their ad spend. So, businesses, they run ads, okay? A lot of them do Facebook ads, IG ads, do Meta, even Google, but they're sending traffic to either no website or a really bad website, okay? Even if they have a website, a lot of them maybe just send it to the Instagram or Facebook because they're not too proud of it, or they have one, but it's not set up for high converting, so they're not getting leads how they should. And we're showing them the leak and then the offer to fix it, okay? So they're already putting money into ads, but they're probably losing a lot of customers. So we're coming in, helping them. They have money to spend because they're spending money on ads. So why wouldn't they spend money on fixing their website to up their ROI, if that makes sense? So step one, we have to find targets. Again, I'll go and show you how to do this. We're going to go onto either the Facebook ad library. You can just go through Google search, and we're going to focus on obviously our local businesses. Or literally, you could be on your phone, just see ads pop up. That's another great example, and always look into it. So I'll show you first, but then we're going to identify problems. So many businesses run ads, but send clicks to the wrong place. Sometimes it's their Facebook, Instagram, as I mentioned, or a generic website with no conversion features. These setups waste ad spend because there's nothing designed to turn visitors into customers, okay? I'll come back to this in a moment. So we're going to go onto the Facebook ad library. You can toggle your country, select all ads. Let's just say we're working with a barbershop for this one, all right? You're going to search. Now, a lot of these will be like, there will be some spammy ones, there will be some like item ones. We want to find service-based businesses. So you can obviously do some filters, you can scroll a fair few. But what we're going to look for is, you can see, for example, this one here. So obviously it's looking for barbers, but this is linked to their Instagram. So stuff like this, where maybe it's not linked to a website. Why aren't they linking it to the website? They either don't have one or they're not proud of it, okay? So we're going to do a little bit of searching. Again, it's not like instantly you're going to find one. You want to put in a little bit of effort. So this one, they have this, obviously they have a website, for example, but you can always go and have a look at it. Why isn't my links working? Hello? Let me refresh this real quick. So we're going to scroll through. I don't know which one I was just on then. I'm thinking of some of these ones. So you can go on, open a new tab, and you can see they've probably got a website, but you can always just go through and check, all right, do they have a good website? So they're running ads. So in this case, look at this. This is a very bad website. So they're spending ads to go to this website. There's nothing high converting about this at all, okay? Which takes us to our next step. I just need to sneeze. Give me 1 second. 1 moment. Slingering around. No, I'm good. All right, so which takes us to our next step, okay? So we're going to create a pitch asset. So we're going to film a loom, and if you can do a mock-up to show them how you can rebrand it with Framer, I got endless videos showing you how to do that, and with AI as well. Go check them out. We're just going to do a 1 or 2 minute loom, or just, it doesn't have to be a loom, just some sort of video. And long story short, you're going to highlight that you saw the ad, but notice a problem costing them leads. They're going to show them the leak, okay? Going to highlight it. Better if you can do a mock-up, and then you're going to send it to the business. Or maybe you reach out to them first. And then if you get some response, then you can send them a video. You don't always have to do the video up front. It's up to you. Like I mentioned, they're already spending money on ads, so fixing their landing page instantly increases their ROI and makes your offer a no-brainer. Next one is the agency outsource method. I know you can't see a lot of you. I blocked it out. It was a bit of sensitive information. But literally the other day, I closed more projects through an agency where basically they said, all right, awesome, let's book a call. We had a call and it went great. So how it works is we are turning video and marketing agencies into your client source, okay? They're going to profit, and you, of course, and you're going to deliver it. So step one is you're going to find agencies. So look for video, media, or marketing agencies. Marketing usually already offer web design, but they may not list it or not have someone. A lot of them, they may list web design, but not have a professional web designer to do it, you know? So you can search Google, Instagram, Facebook, super easy to find agencies that do this. So small creative studios are perfect because a lot of the high-end ones already have a team built out. They probably have a web designer. But basically what we're doing now is we're finding video, different marketing agencies. This is something I do personally, that maybe run ads for companies, or they shoot videos and do in-person like shoots for companies, but they don't offer web design. And it's a win-win-win for everyone, because if they're doing video, now you've got a better spot that they can host their videos. If they're running ads, they got a better landing page that can help them get ad results for their clients. Obviously, their client will love a website. You get paid for website. Everyone profits. So the agency will then use you. Either they onboard you as their lead web designer, or they simply just outsource to you and keep a bit of the profit. Even if they don't keep profit though, like I said, it's a win-win for everyone. So basically, we're going to find agencies that fit our criteria and pitch them on this idea. So I like to do a simple outreach. I'll show you in the next slide. Or it's not a simple one actually. It's a bit of a long one, but enough for you to break down. You can cold email, and a lot of agencies do respond back to emails, but I recommend you go through, and I guess with all type of outreach, you go through their website contact form. This is because a lot of the time people keep a much better eye on it because they think it's customers, and they always at least respond back to, it's just a habit, you always respond back to what comes through your website inquiry queries compared to how many spam emails does everyone get, you know what I mean? And there's a big chance it's just going to end up in the spam. So if you can, go through their website contact form as if you're a lead, and something as personal, simple to this. I did something a bit larger you can break down, but this is literally, I can call it a winning script because this is how I've landed clients with this. So something along the lines of, you change it here and there, make it more personal if you can. Hey team, I've seen your agency pop up here and there for a while now, and I've always been impressed with the way you guys present your marketing services. I noticed that out of all of the offers you promote publicly, web design isn't one of them. Whether you offer it on the side or not, I wanted to reach out and introduce myself. So this is something that helps connect. So I'm a fellow Aussie web developer, and I've worked with numerous credible businesses and large profile creators worldwide, and I'd love to explore ways I can help your clients, as web design obviously goes hand in hand with marketing services. For example, I work with agencies, so here I'm showing a bit of credibility. I already do this. For example, I work with agencies that outsource projects to me directly, or if it makes sense, bring me on as a lead web design team member to expand your service offering without the overhead, okay? Because they're not paying you to do something. They're getting paid for web design, and then maybe they're getting paid 3K, 4K, they're sending you 3K, whatever they're making, 500 to 1,000. And like I said, even if they're not getting paid, it works better for everyone, okay? Just an idea. Feel free to check out my own personal site so they can see my designs, so they know I'm not full of shit. Would you be down for a quick chat? Thanks, Cameron. And then, like I had in a screenshot before, that's how I close a client. And again, it's a win-win, all right? I've already explained all of this stuff. So next step, again, book that meeting, show your skills, pass projects on the call, position yourself as their lead web designer. So on calls, I just show you a bunch of different like project examples, different criteria. I show you my systems, try and just show as much credibility that I am established web developer, and I do this a lot, okay? We'll go back to that in a second. So I will show you. So you can literally just go onto this page here if you don't know how to do that. Literally just search up, I'll just copy this, into Google. So it's something like video marketing agencies in Sydney, and then just click on maps. And then it will pull up like this. And you're just going to go through all of these, go through their website. Not every single one, but again, even if they already do offer web design for a content or video agency, there's a big chance doesn't mean they have a web designer, or they're doing it themselves and they don't have time, or they don't really know what you're doing. So you're stepping in and you're impressing. It's no risk, and it really helps everyone, okay? Now again, if you want these scripts and everything, you can just copy it from my community, okay? Now, it's time to go make some money. Community, slides, links, everything in the description. My Instagram, reach out to me if you need. Follow my Next Up Web Design Instagram as well, because I'm very active on there with my own agency. And if you're getting into maybe doing content or stuff, it might spark a few ideas for you. So that's always great. And yeah, guys, so I'm telling you, these are very underground methods. Not a lot of people know about these. Not a lot of people use these. And that means you have an edge against everyone else that's just doing outreach through Instagram, outreach through Facebook, okay? Very, very smart. Gonna make some money.